Massive budget cuts for New York City announced by the Bloomberg administration today. Cuts to be made across the board totaling $1.5 billion over 2 years. Of the money woes sure to hit the city in the wake of the country's and specifically Wall Street's financial mess. Chris Glorioso is live for us now with late details. Chris?
There we go. Another sign of Bloomberg's leadership. It's gonna screw us all over. More budget cuts, huh? Of course, the $7.1 billion they made out of Yankee Stadium that they put in their fucking pockets the last day of Yankee Stadium. They couldn't use that to fucking balance the budget, right?
Well, Jim, Mayor Bloomberg does not have a crystal ball. He doesn't know just how bad this market meltdown is going to get, but he is not waiting to find out. This memo right here sent out to every department head is a polite order for every agency to cut the fat. The problem is, some residents are worried there's no fat left to cut.
Cut what fat? The first thing they gotta cut out is Bloomberg. That's a real hunk of fat. Okay? Let me tell you something. Everything is cut the fat. You know what that means? Screw the common Joe. That's what that means. Anything that has to do with helping the poor has got to get cut out.
The across-the-board budget cuts have Christine Suarez worried. She's an unemployed East Village resident who relies on library internet to search for jobs. The City Hall plan would slash $23 million from the library, and that could mean reduced hours.
For me, being unemployed, this is the only way I can, find any work Craigslist.
For her being unemployed? Hey, baby, how about taking off the do-rag, dressing up in some nice clothes, and pounding the pavement looking for a job? You know, you get up in the morning and you look for jobs. Looking in the library and pretending you're looking for work ain't the number.
Anything like that. So right now it's really important. And even if I do start working, when will the time be that I could go and borrow books from the library?
That you leave the school.
If you start working like the rest of us, you won't have time to go to the goddamn library. The only person that's going to hurt in the library are poor students. That's what's going to hurt if the hours are cut back. Where can they get these reference books? When they got to make book reports, they can't afford to buy the books. Okay, so they go to the library. That's what it's for. The only people it's hurting are the students, the young. Okay? Kids that are trying to make something of themselves. Not these fucking go-nowhere bums.
Libraries are just the beginning. This memo sent out to every department commissioner requests $1.5 billion be cut from the entire city budget over 2 years. From the police department to the fire department to sanitation and yes, even schools, every city service is looking at a 2.5% cut for the rest of this year and a 5% cut next year. Deputy Mayor Ed Scotter says sinking profits on...
Right here, look at this! We should cut back on this fat! See this fat here? They need this house here? Sell that bitch! Get them a little office somewhere, everyone! They don't need to have no motherfucking mansion!
Wall Street leave the administration no choice.
With the current volatility in Wall Street, the financial markets, it makes sense to hope for the best and plan for the worst.
Indeed, Mayor Bloomberg has projected decreased tax...
Look at this, look at this! We need a fucking sell all this shit for them! You know what? Sell this shit! Or make it into a fucking museum or something! Make money on this bitch! That'll take care of it! Like I said, the $7.1 billion they made on the last day of Yankee Stadium, that's not a fucking nut that they stole from us. Now all of a sudden, we have to cut the motherfucking budget. $1 billion.
Revenue for some time. The latest cuts come on top of $1.3 billion slashed from last year's budget. It's not yet clear if the new reductions will trigger layoffs, but the mayor's office could not rule out pink slips for teachers, police officers, librarians, and road crews.
It's too tough to...
That's what we need right now. Pink slips for teachers, police officers, and fire department. Yeah, well, we really need this, right? Our schools aren't fucked up as it is. Okay? They're always coming up, oh, we need more money for schools. You know? What I would like to know, where is all that money supposed to go from the lotto that was supposed to go to education? That's what I wonder about. You know, somewhere the money is fucking being, everyone pays taxes. You know what? You New Yorkers, every New Yorker here, and I'm one of them, you stay there and you don't say fucking jack shit. You let these motherfuckers butt fuck you in the ass, and I'm saying it just like it is. You let them fuck you like a fucking rhino charging someone. And you don't say nothing to these motherfuckers. There's $7.1 billion they made on the last day of Yankee Stadium. And they ain't through with that yet. They're going to chop that stadium piece by piece and sell it in auctions. Okay? They're making fucking money from everything. From everything they fucking have, they make money. Okay? Everyone pays taxes. Our taxes are increased. Okay? But somehow, there's not enough money. There's always enough money when Bloomberg needs something, when they need a new sofa for the mansion. Look at all these flags. Hey, let's cut back on a few flags. What? 2 flags are enough. The New York State one and the United States one. What do you need 1,000 for? That's one cut. I mean, these people, get the fuck out of here. You know what? New Yorkers, you gotta talk up. If you don't talk up, they're gonna fuck us all in the ass.
Really speculate at this point, but you know, that's obviously a last resort. But at this point, as the mayor said yesterday, everything has to be on the table.
All the things that he wants to cut, fire department, schools, all of them are so important.
Oh, gee, here we go. This is our representative of New Yorker. This bitch who don't know what the... You know what? She needs to get up and get a job. You want a job, you get up, you get the first thing that comes. And then you look for a better one as you're fucking working this job. That's how it fucking works.
It's extremely dangerous if they do cut any of that.
And complicating these budget cuts, the 2.5% reduction that comes up first is for fiscal year 2009. That has already begun, and that means agency heads are going to have to change the game when it's already been in progress. They're going to have to change their budget.
You know what they're going to change? The poor man's lifestyle. That's what they're going to change. They're going to cut back on Medicaid, on anything that has to do with poor people trying to help themselves. Education. Let me see. Oh, you know what? This neighborhood is not so rich. You know, they're very poor people. We could cut back on their teachers and all that. Okay? If you come to Sunset Park, a lot of these schools, they don't have licensed teachers in them. They have the parents trying to teach their kids. You know what? How much of a chance some kids have? Not much at all. You know what? And that's where they're going to cut the budget. Okay? And poor people. They're going to butt fuck the common Joe like a fucking horde of Mongolian rapists.
Even though their projected budgets were already approved. Meantime, Mayor Bloomberg is urging lawmakers on a national level to be thoughtful and take it slow as they consider this $700 billion bailout.
$700 billion bailout. But meanwhile, he's already going to cut the fucking budget. That's another story. $700 billion bailout. Oh, we need that. You know what? If they fucked up the rich, as soon as the rich is in trouble, somehow the government comes to bail them out. You know what? I'm in financial trouble. I struggle to pay my bills every week. You know what? I live from week to week on paycheck to paycheck. I don't see the government coming to bail my ass out. I need a new fucking car. I fucking have to fix it week by week to keep it running. I don't see the government coming to give me a fucking bailout or anyone else. They only bail out the fucking rich. Flavio 13 out.